Chasing the stars, we'll stride into the dawn. Never back down till the battle is won. Face each foe with hearts brave and true, unafraid of the unknown, because I'll face it all with you.
Hello, I'm the reviewer. You review it, I review you. This is my partner, Mr. It. So, late last year, gaming news site The Escapist saw a mass exodus of employees and content creators due to major problems with management.
Something very familiar about all this.
However, unlike some examples, the face of the company actually left as well, requiring game critic Yahtzee Croshaw to do a complete overhaul of his content. And by complete overhaul, I mean make minor changes so that The Escapist can't sue. Which I find really odd due to the fact that somehow The Escapist's other shows, including Design Delve, Cold Take, and The Adventure is Nigh, were allowed to transfer to the new channel, Second Wind, practically unchanged. Really, it was just Yahtzee's shows like Extra Punctuation and Yahtzee Unscripted. But we're not here to talk about that. I thought it'd be fun to look at the changes to Legally Descript Zero Punctuation, also known as Fully Ramblomatic. First off, Yahtzee's persona received a bit of a redesign. The style is the same, which makes sense considering the fact that years of would-be imitators have proven that it's not that big of a deal. Arguably, it's a bit more cluttered than the ZP version, but I imagine it's a lot closer to what Yahtzee actually looks like now compared to the one he made 15 plus years ago. Next up, they replaced the imp with a dog. Dog is cuter. And as a result, I feel like using him for the same stuff the imps were used for in visual gags is even funnier. Also, I need this dog to have a spin-off with Ludo from Design Delve. Next, let's talk about... Actually, I don't think they have a name, but I just call them NPCs. They all have glasses now. Yeah, no real idea why. It looks like Yahtzee's trying to call every character in the game a nerd. Granted, glasses don't always mean nerd, but they tend to be used as a shorthand for such, especially in ZP. Fortunately, less distracting is the gray legs they now have for some reason. Speaking of distracting, the changing backgrounds. Instead of one solid color setting the video, now the background tends to shift. I will admit it's a neat idea as it apparently highlights different talking points, including general, story, gameplay, and technicals. And I do like the graphic borders on the edges to keep it more visually interesting. However, as I've been alluding to, it is a bit distracting, particularly because the backgrounds will slide into the next. It does kind of make the whole thing a bit more segmented as opposed to a guy rambling on. Which brings us to the last talking point for today, the title. It's fine. While it does show off Yahtzee's writing style as much as Zero Punctuation did, I do feel like Ramblomatic is a bit more of a mouthful. Then again, I might just be more used to the old show. Overall, Fully Ramblomatic is literally just Zero Punctuation with a new coat of paint. It's still the same fast-paced comedy and criticism ZP always was. If you enjoyed the original show, you have absolutely zero reason not to like this one. I'm the reviewer. You review it, I review you.